Hello and welcome to my Tarot Corner. Before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. While we're waiting for more information to come from the Sussex's fall royal tour, I decided to do another video of checking rumors and debunking all sorts of information. The first one is the most recent one, and that is the claim that the Sussexes claim that they arrived to the UK by private jets. Now, not by private jet, by commercial, sorry. Now, I'm following a YouTuber called Holly Hop. She doesn't have a lot of followers, and but she does do research, very much similar to what Wally used to do. And she looked into all of the in flights to the UK that landed Saturday morning, and she could find only one, and that one was for an airline that has 9 aircrafts, and that airline supplies private jets. So, and we don't have any picture of the Sussexes coming off commercial flight. So I'm going to look into that. So first of all, that is the first question, and as usual, I am using this SOS the SOS spread that I like using, and this is the OMEGALAND tarot. So let's start by clearing this deck. I'm really trying not to say so all the time. Okay, did the Sussexes use commercial flight to arrive to the UK? Did the Sussexes use a commercial flight to arrive to the UK? I'm using this deck because it is very modern, rough-like, and it is something that fits questions like this. So the answer is in the middle one, and it is the Star. Okay, the Star is a major arcana, and like all major arcanas, doesn't give us a straight answer. What it does tell us is the whole feelings around this flight, and it shows us that first of all they wanted to be seen as stars, and also this is a card of Pandora box. So there are a lot of things that we cannot see. There are a lot of secrets here. This is a card of people that are keeping secrets. So they are trying to mask their flight as a commercial flight, but there is a lot of things that we cannot see. So let's see, what do we have on the sides? So here we have the 2 of coins, the 2 of coins and 2 of pentacles. It is about a fake conflict. So, and it is about money. So if they had this conflict on whether or not they wanted to use a private jet or a commercial, because they do say all the time that they are trying to conserve the environment and using private jets all the time is not exactly helping them to show that they are working towards conserving the environment. But this is a fake conflict. So, and the star woman here, she's looking towards the person in the Two of Pentacles. So if there was a conflict, it was a fake one. And if there was a conflict, it was around the money and whether or not they can afford the private jet, and not because of anything that is connected to conserving the environment. So this person is not really thinking about the environment. This is a fake conflict. This person knows exactly what he's doing, but they are trying to juggle, and they are trying to find a way to show that they are more conserving the environment than they really are. On the other side, we have the Six of Coins once again, and the Six of Coins, that is a card of getting what you deserve. And as you can see, the woman here doesn't want to see that. This is a card that tells them, if you give, then you will get. If you don't give, then you don't get. I got interrupted by my daughter coming back from school, telling me terrible stories about violence there. Amazing. So I was talking about the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is a card that speaks about getting what you deserve. If you give, then you get. If you don't give, you don't get. And this card looks very much like a soup kitchen, which is something that Harry and Meghan tried to show us that they are involved in when they just arrived to the UK. But it is also a card that shows us charity, and they are coming to the UK to involved in the charities that are dear to their heart. But they don't, this person here doesn't want, is turning its back to it. So, and looking towards the star in the sky, but also you can look at it as someone who's looking at the sky and on the way that to travel. So despite the fact that they want to be seen as people that are conserving the environment, and despite the fact that they want to be seen as people that care about those charities, they actually don't care. The only reason they come is to fulfill their own needs. And it is kind of secretive how they did arrive. They don't want to disclose the real way that they arrived. So it is all wrapped up in secret. But by this card, I can tell you that there might have been some kind of conflict or deliberation, but it was a fake conflict, and actually they knew exactly what they were going to do. Okay, so that's the first question, which is the most recent one. The next question is about Sarah Ferguson, and this is about a video that Neil Sean did a few days ago, I think last week, and he said that Sarah Ferguson, she has a YouTube channel in which she is reading a children's book. She might give Rachel a stage to read The Bench, or she might even read The Bench by herself. So what is the truth behind that claim? And I am clearing the deck. Okay, so is Sarah Ferguson planning to give Meghan a stage for her book, The Bench? Is Sarah Ferguson meaning to let Rachel Meghan read the book in her channel, or read it by herself? Is she going to give a stage for the bench. Let's just put that here and cut the deck once again. And once again, take 3 cards. And the answer is here, and the answer is Knight of Swords. So court cards are always a yes answer, but it is a yes but because it is a knight, and knights usually miss opportunities. So there was deliberation about that, there was a thought about that. But the Knight of Swords is a person that is expecting others to do things for him. He is the spoiled kid. So because of that, he misses the opportunities. So there must have been some kind of opportunity for Meghan to appear on that channel, or to let Sarah read that book. But that opportunity is very much at risk because it is a knight. So what do we see on this side? So on this side, we see this 9 of coins. The 9 of coins is a card of profiting after working hard. This card is actually describing what Sarah is doing, because Sarah is working hard. She's not receiving maybe a lot of money, but she's writing books. She has this YouTube channel. She does work hard, and this is a person who gets the profit that he deserves after working hard. Now here we see the knight going towards that person. So I would say that Meghan did have this deliberation with Sarah about, let's say, hopping on top of Sarah's hard work and getting more exposure for the bench. On the other side, we have the 6 of Swords. So once again, another 6, another card of second chances, but once again the person here is going away from the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a card of some kind of vacation, or going away from a situation, leaving a situation. But what we see here in this card, we see a bunker, like a nuclear bunker, and the people are playing outside, but actually they have in store here a bunker for to be sure that if something happens, that they are sheltered. And this is a card that shows more than just a vacation. This is a card that shows people that are planning some kind of adversity, some kind of war, but already have planned a way to escape the backlash, a way to escape whatever might happen if they do use their weapons. It gives me some kind of throws me back to the fact that there was an article that talked about Meghan planning a nuclear war against the royal family. And I said on Twitter that one thing that we forget about nuclear warfare is that usually it is reciprocated. So if you are using a nuclear weapon, then you get it, usually your enemy will fire back at you. And this looks like they are getting ready for the backlash that they might get. But they don't want to see that. That person doesn't want to see that. They are turning their back to the fact that they are looking away from the problems. And as I said, there is some kind of deliberation with Sarah Ferguson about using her channel to promote the bench. And this card is just showing us that it is all part of their need to run away from problems and find other people that will do the work for them, which is exactly what the Knight of Swords is looking for. He's looking for someone that will do the work for him. And this is exactly what they find in Sarah Ferguson. Why is Sarah Ferguson willing to do that? That is a very good question. Will it happen? Probably not, because Knights misses opportunities. So this is something that was on the table, but whether or not it will take place, probably not. Okay, so that's the second question. The third question is another Neil Sean video, and that was in regard to the new dog that they got, and the opportunity that they get to start advertising dog food or other merchandise for dogs, utilizing the fact that they took another rescue dog. So is that something that is on the table? Is it something that is possible for them? So I am clearing the deck once again. Okay, so are the Harkles thinking about getting into advertising dog food or dog merchandise? Is it a possibility for the Harkles to advertise dog food or other merchandise for dogs? Okay, so once again, taking 3 cards. And the answer is in the middle card. And the middle card is the 6 of coins once again. So this is not a yes answer. This is a maybe. And once again, it is a card of getting what you deserve. So they were probably offered some kind of suggestion. There was some kind of an offer, but this also takes something from them. They need to do something in order to get that big reward. If they want that big reward, they need to contribute something from themselves, which is their time, which is their dedication. And this is something that is questionable whether they can do that. So on this side, we have once again the 2 of coins. So I don't. These cards are coming back once more and more, because it is a fake deliberation. It is a fake conflict. It's not real. They don't know exactly what is the answer. And if we look at we have a lot of people here, but the main person here tends towards the 2 of Pentacles, which shows us that this is a card that tells them that they need to take action. But if they are not taking the action, if they are deciding to not to do that, they won't do that. So they won't do that advertisement. On the other side, we get a new card, the Page of Cups, which is a card of the artist. Now, in order to be able to perform in an advertisement, you need to be an artist and you need to be an actor in a way, and Meghan is an actress. So we can see that the artist is going towards the 6 of Pentacles, but he is looking away. So this shows us that, first of all, this is a card of someone who is in difficult mental health problems, and we saw that in my previous reading. And this shows us that she was offered that, but she is looking away. She's the one who can do that, because Harry is now actor, and we saw that in his advertisement to the Travelist. He's no actor really. She's the one who's able to actually do that. She's the artist, she's the actress, but she's looking away. So she's tending to do that. She wants that money, but she's looking away because she knows that that is not a respectful respectable thing. That is not something that will make her look like the philanthropist that she wants to be seen. And that is why we get this card here that is a soup kitchen. This is a card of someone who is a philanthropist, someone who is interested in charity and helping others. This is what she wants to be seen. This is how she wants to be seen. But she knows that if participating in some kind of advertisement like that will take away from that image. Okay, the last question I'm going to look into is Avid Gardner's latest video said that Meghan's popularity in the USA is rising. Now, this is really I don't know. I mean, so many backlash came after the Cut magazine. So many people that were her supporters came out and said that they completely opened their eyes to the real Meghan Markle. So many people are seeing her for who she is. It sounds really impossible that that her popularity in the USA is rising. So this is what I'm going to look into. This is the last question, and let's clear the deck once again. And I'm just making sure that I am shuffling it so I won't get the same cards unless they need to come out. So let's clear the deck. Okay, so is Rachel Meghan Markle really rises popularity in the USA? Is the popularity of Rachel Meghan Markle really on the rise because of the Cat magazine article? Is Rachel Meghan Markle's popularity really on the rise in the USA? Okay, so I think it's shuffled enough, and let's see what do we get. And we get the Three of Coins. So this is a yes card. It looks like her popularity is on the rise. Three of Coins is recognition and reward. This is a yes card, so I cannot make it a bad card. It is a yes card. Her popularity is rising. So I don't know who are the people that are buying her lies and BS, but there are people who are buying it, and despite all of the backlash and despite the people that are coming out and saying that it's not that she's telling lies, despite all of the debunking, there are people that are believing her. There are people that are recognizing her and giving her that reward. So this is a card of stepping forward. So this is a card of growth and advancement. So yes, this is a card of yes, her popularity is rising. But let's see what we have on the side. So on this side we have the World card, and the World card is about perfectionism. It is about closing a chapter and opening a new ones, about endings and beginnings. And we can see here the woman that is being photoed and seen by like paparazzis. I think that this is the main thing that is helping her popularity. She is managing to convince people that she is papped, that she is hounded, that she is interesting, that people are that paparazzis are running after her, and she's also managing to convince people that she is closing a chapter and starting a new chapter in her life, despite the fact that she's going back to the royal family over and over again. We see that other people don't. On the other, and you can see that the person here is looking towards the world card. So this is linked very much. And on the other side, we get the star. So people are not seeing that they are hiding what they are hiding. They're not seeing the Pandora box that is hidden very, very well. And they are not seeing all of the mental instability, and a lot of the ordinary people that are reading those articles are just buying her BS. I am sorry to say that, but it looks like this is right. Okay, so how can we deal with that? I am going to use the Messenger Oracle. This is the second edition of the Messenger Oracle, and I do remind you that I did do a giveaway of the first edition, and I sent it to someone from New Zealand, and I do want to do another giveaway, but I am waiting to get my channel a little bit more a little bit bigger, at least 3,000 subscribers, and then I will do another giveaway. I have many decks that I can give, and I'm thinking about ideas, and I am checking the tarot for it, so I might do a poll asking you what is your idea of what can push the channel a little bit. Okay, so let's start by clearing this deck. And let's start asking, so how can we deal with all of the backlash and lies that Meghan Markle Ragland is spreading? How can we deal with everything that is happening? What can we do with her popularity rising? What can we do? Okay, so I'm asking for advice for us and not her. And what I'm getting here is, do not fear the unknown. Okay, I'm going to read to you what is said about this card. The ugly is not always bad and evil, and the beautiful not always good and just. Failure is not predetermined, nor is it a given that others laugh at you if you choose to follow your dreams. It is your fear of the unknown that makes you question and judge. Do not let another's experience to be the truth that guides you. Do not allow your fear of the unknown outcome to hold you prisoner. Your own experience could be both different and rewarding. Live. So this card is actually telling us not to be afraid from the results, not to look at other people's experience, people that were hounded, people that the channels were closed, like Yankee Wally, people that had difficult experiences. Not look at their experiences and not do not fear, don't be afraid of taking that path, even though it might end up bad, but it might also end up good. So don't trust other people's experience, but experience life by yourself. So this is a card that actually tells us not to be afraid, to call her up, even though sometimes it feels like it is futile. Sometimes it feels like we are doing the same over and over again, and it feels like we are fighting all sorts of windmills. this card is telling us not to be afraid, to exercise our truth and to go forward despite the unknown results. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.